So I ended up coming back with 3 bags. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula, and in today's video, I want to share with you 3 bags that have entered my collection, so to say. Well, first of all, I have to start by saying, no, I actually have not been shopping. I haven't paid anything of these 3 bags. And here is why. I have actually been helping my mom to move. And you can just imagine that someone who has basically lived quite a long time is now retired and has also been living in quite a big house, wants to now to downsize and to move to a city apartment and make everything just a lot easier. So she has a lot of stuff, and I've been helping her to pack because, oh boy, does she love things. I probably am not that far behind, so maybe it runs in the genes, who knows. But I mean, collecting quite a lot of items during her life so far. I have also made videos before about some treasure pieces that I've managed to find, get, be gifted, borrow, whatever word we want to use, from my mom. So there is the Cartier Trinity ring that I've also made a video of me resizing it because it was too small. Then I've also made a video of how I wanted to get a luxury silk scarf, mentioned it to my mom and came back with 5. There is also a video of that. And so on. So she also has had a love for luxury. She hasn't been really shopping these things in years, although there maybe have been like some incidences where she has been interested to buy a bag. But other than that, she hasn't really been actively shopping. So at least 2 of these are super vintage. But yeah, so I was there helping her pack, and then I stumbled across these things. Well, let's be real here. She had stumbled across 2 of these, picked them aside and told me if I would be interested in this Louis Vuitton and Dior item, which we're soon gonna see. And then when I helped her pack, I found the 3rd piece. And without further rambling, let's go. This is the first bag. And this is the only, let's say, designer brand, so not luxury. It's from Longchamp. And I'm fairly certain this has actually never been used. So here we are. This is the bag. I think it's quite odd, not at all my style. And the only reason I took this is that I'm planning on selling it for her. So I'm not gonna keep this myself because this type of plasticky see-through thing is not for me at all. But I think for, especially now, summertime, beach, whatever, picnic, this would be adorable. Maybe putting inside some kind of I don't know, colorful insert or whatever. But this obviously is in excellent condition because it has never been used. There are still the Longchamp cards and everything in there. And it has quite cool kind of handle. So right now this is attached and can also be removed if wanted to. But basically that's closed. But here there is this clasp that can be taken from there, and suddenly there is a longer strap because you can attach, well, someone could attach it to this D-ring over here, and then there would be a longer strap, you know, to carry over shoulder or whatever. So I'm fairly certain that for someone this could actually be a really great bag. Unfortunately, it's just not for me. And I guess my question is, how much could I ask for this? I'm honest here, I have not done research. I don't know when this bag was released, when it was sold. It can be over 10 years old easily because it's my mom. So I'm not expecting like a big sale of this. But I don't know, is 20-30 euros too much of an unused Longchamp bag? Because it is a very seasonal piece, or is it too much? Should I ask for less? Let me know if you have been shopping Longchamp pre-owned or selling pre-owned. Where would you see the price landing at, so that I can list it on Vinted or something and help her move it forward. But yeah, so this is the first bag. Let's move to Dior now. Look at this. Okay, is this a bag or is this a clutch, pouch? I would imagine more like a clutch because it has this beautiful clasp closure. And this is what it looks like inside. This is like tiny. But this is in such a good condition. I can't really believe it. The oblique print is so clear. And as mentioned, the clasp, everything looks amazing. I think this is adorable, and I don't know if I'll ever get any use out of this, but this is just cute. This is the other Dior clutch that my mom has gifted / borrowed to me. And I think this originally was like black oblique, or do you think these have been the same color? And that's kind of why I started thinking that maybe this is in a really good condition, because I'm looking at this and this is really kind of, I don't know, I'm fairly certain this has looked a bit better. But yeah, so look at this. I haven't even tested if my phone fits. My guess is no. So maybe this will just be a decoration, or I really hope that I will get some use out of it. So maybe just at least like a catch-all in a bag or something. But this is adorable. And yeah, I'm not gonna sell this because this is just so cute. And now this one has a body. Both of them from my mom, so I think as that as well, I don't want to sell them that way. These are probably from the 70s or 80s, so very old. But yeah, so this, adorable. Now, are we ready for the final bag? I am fairly certain that this is quite rare to see on YouTube or on social media. This is so cool. Hang on. Let me introduce to you a vintage Louis Vuitton garment bag. This might actually have a more official, proper name, but this is a true travel piece. This is a, I would imagine, quite old garment bag, and I'm gonna switch the angle of the camera so that we can actually have a look at what this is and then get back here. Let's have a look at this in detail, because this is humongous, but it has a super sturdy handle. It also has this old luggage tag attached to it still. The canvas looks as good as new, which is quite remarkable. There's some, these might have also come from the storage through all these years, the dirt and scuff marks, but I'm okay with that. Looking at them from the other side, same type of maybe dirt. Maybe I could try to clean it, maybe not. Not sure if I care that much, although I'm not really even certain how much am I gonna use this. Let's try to open it up because it's still closed. The leather in this at least is not like super dry. Oh my God, look at this. It's so good from the inside. Okay, let's start with the first zipper. With one hand, not the most easiest task. I maybe could have looked inside before I started stealing this. Not sure if these hangers are original. They actually even might be, because they clearly work here. So you can hang clothes with hangers into this, and then when you are at your destination, just remove it and put it in the closet. Quite cool. So probably the hangers came with this. Then you can attach something with that from multiple different places. Okay, quite cool. And this is wood. Okay, now looking into the other end, there is just like a pouch or a section, I guess. So this goes all the way down so that you can actually have like a suit or a full dress or whatever. And then there is a pocket as well, maybe for shoes or something else. But this is crazy. This is so cool. Let's still have a look at the bottom. So it does have feet. Okay, the bottom is a bit dirty. There is this type of thingy. Maybe you could attach some strap to it to carry it. And then, yeah, when you utilize it, you just put these through. So you can then tighten it and then close it through here. Amazing. Like, can you understand like this? Can you imagine that she has this or had this? I'm shocked. This is massive. How will I store this? Seriously, because this takes up quite a lot of space. And truth be told, this is unbelievably heavy. So if I would ever get a chance to wear this, it has to be with a car parked in front of this house and then in front of the other house. Because if this is going to be having something inside, it's gonna be so heavy. This is so cool. She said that this is from the Monte Carlo Louis Vuitton. Probably, I haven't checked yet from the date code of what the time is, because I was so excited to start filming, and then I just realized that I actually haven't even searched where the date code on this piece is. And so I'll probably insert it here if I've done my research of when this was made. But my guess is that this is like 80s as well. Maybe these were made in the 90s. I don't really know. I'm really bad YouTuber, I guess, because I didn't really look it up that much. But I own now a true vintage Louis Vuitton travel piece. Can you imagine? How cool is this? And now when I'm holding it here and just being so happy, I have no idea how and when and where I'm actually able to use this. But I take this as my inheritance, like mother, like daughter. This is now mine. That was the 3 pieces of my treasure hunt. I did also bring back some wine glasses that are crystal, and some like crystal bowls and something like that. But I just thought to focus only on the bag section here. It's quite funny. I was there to help her to clear out some stuff, throw away, recycle, and then I come back with like hands full of stuff. Yeah, so note to self, if you go to help someone moving, don't bring their stuff to your home. What do you think of these pieces? How cool is this? When I was there, she also showed me another Hermes silk scarf, which I'm kind of like still debating if I should have taken it or not. But the reason why I didn't is that it's orange, full on orange, and it had a H in the middle, which is quite cool, I have to say, because otherwise it was more like on the plainer side. But I was just so certain that I would never wear orange that I just didn't. But it's now packed, so it's moving with her. I can change my mind, but I mean, that's still something that I'm considering. Should I or should I not? But what's the point of having something if I'm not really gonna wear it? And orange is really a color that I'm not the biggest fan on myself. I'm not drawn to the color, so there's a chance that I wouldn't really wear it. So yeah, maybe I'll try to get my mom to wear it again. But yeah, thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.